I am. Okay. Hi, guys, everybody watching. Thank you so much. I'm Dr. Lynda Cramer. Thank you to a live psychic reading day. What does this mean? It means in the comments, please write your psychic questions. While I'm live, I answer them. So please don't comment after I finish my live. But please comment before I go live. Okay, this means I set this up about an hour to an hour and a half before I go live. So for the last hour and a half, people are already commenting because then I can just zap in. I can use her, who's my guide, whoever she is, and I can then say boom to whatever your answers are. Today is all free psychic reading day. Okay. The other news is I am now doing my lives on Saturday, which is Friday night if you're in America or the UK. So please set your time zones. I go live at 9 a.m. Thursday, which is today for psychic reading days. 9 a.m. Saturday is now my live tarot days, where everybody gets a free tarot card. And if you do comment before I go live in that hour and a half window, you also get a love dove card. Every card has a dove on the front and every card starts with the word love. So you get 2 tarot cards if you comment before I go live. Okay, because I just sit here, shuffle my cards, and I do everyone's readings before I go live. Today is psychic day though. So I'm zapped in, I'm ready to go. So let's have a look who's here already. Robert Harris, nanu to Robert. Good morning, Linda. Wishing you well from the UK on this cold and wet evening. Well, Robert, somewhere on the planet's got to be cold because Australia is frying at this point. We're going through a heat wave up to 45 Celsius down in Melbourne the other day. Here in Australia, we just hit nearly 40, so we got up to 39 Celsius, which is over 100 if you're in Fahrenheit. So we're going through a heat wave. It's hot, it's sticky, it's muggy, everyone's getting frustrated and angry, but we must realise when the weather plays up, because it always does, this is just energy from the universe. So how do we distract ourselves, keep ourselves sane with all this stuff going on? And that's the message for today for Robert, okay? Whenever it gets cold over there, we know how to rug up. We know what to do in our homes to stay warm and safe. So please ensure you and your animals, because I know you've got some animals, please know that you are all safe, okay? Don't go outside. I haven't been outside much this week because it's fry zone. It's like a nuclear bomb went outside my house. So I'm not leaving the house much this week. And isn't it funny how I'm busy this week, really busy this week? So we have to look at what the messages are as well. Messages when it's cold, that says stay inside. So that's where we can concentrate on ourselves, do our hobbies, do our routines, clean the house or whatever it is that we have to do to look after us. Okay? All right, so Robert, his second question also says, can your lady please advise me if she can see me writing a fiction book? Now you know why it's so cold for you. This is your time to stay inside and write that book. I'm getting told you've already started it. There's like 2 or 3 different, I was going to say 3 or 4, but it's more like 2 or 3. 3 versions of your book that's out there. So this is your time to consolidate it all together, work out, get out your Post-it notes, write down all the different bits of each thought and process so it comes out in some logical order. Okay, this is your time to write this book, because then when you get this set up, you can then promote it, get it out there so it brings in passive income for you. So in like 2 or 3 years, this will be another income stream. So there you go. You know, I'm seeing get this done. This is your year. We are in the fire horse year. If you've watched my prophecies on YouTube, this year is going to be amazing to get things done. This is our get things done year. Okay, look at what's already happening with politics all over the world. All the politicians are coming out in true force like that fire horse. So, of course, we have to utilize that energy to our favor as well. So, Robert, You already started this. Start time now to start getting it done. Okay? So it's not about starting, it's about completing. That's your message for today. Okay. Jim Holland is here. Hello, Jim. Jim H2211. G'day, Linny. G'day, everyone. May I have some general advice this evening, please? I hope all is well down under. And Wolf. Now, we all know Wolf means Lola, which is Jim Holland's dog. What I'm seeing for you, Jim, oh, why am I hearing get packing? This is your time now to really start sorting out all your stuff as well. Okay? This week's energy is going crazy with what's coming out. I don't know if you're watching the US politics with what's happening in Minnesota. Waltz is nearly about to resign. He's having secret chats with Trump. Trump's pinged with him. Waltz knows that truths are coming out about he's been inciting all these protests. So he's walking on eggshells. So this is exactly what I prophesized in December was going to start happening. So these people are coming out like fire horses. It's our time to make changes and get things done. Jim, I'm actually seeing start downsizing. This is your time. Make some money, downsize, collect up that money, get it hidden somewhere, mattress or bank or wherever you put it, and really just save up so when that opportunity comes to move, you can run with it. Okay? I'm not seeing you moving straight away, but it's definitely coming for you. Okay? No more stairs. Now, I don't know why I'm hearing that, but I'm hearing no more stairs. Okay? Yeah, so I hope that helps you this week, Jim. Thank you so much for being here. Chrissa, 225. Hello, Dr. Lynda. Well, hello to you too. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're doing well. Can I have a card, please? Today's not tarot day. Tarot day is now on the weekend. Okay, so it's going to be Friday night if you're in America or the UK. Here in Australia, 9 a.m. Brisbane time is our tarot day. Today is psychic reading day. Okay. Do you see any new relationships for me this year? Oh, Chris, I wish I was. You know, every time we walk down the street, we have the ability to create a new relationship. I have a relationship with the pavement that I walk on because I'm always watching it so I don't trip on it. I have a relationship with the trees on my footpath. I go out and I touch them and I say I love them as I walk past each tree. Traffic must think I'm crazy, but who really cares? I have a relationship with my supermarket because I'm there so often. I have a relationship with the checkout lady because we interact. So when we look at relationships, it could be a work relationship, it could be a love life relationship, or it could be just our life in general relationship. I have a relationship with my pen because I use it all the time. Okay, so we have a lot of relationships coming, and this is what I'm seeing for you. This is this month coming up into February. You're getting a lot of opportunities to meet new people. So that could be change of job, change of house. It could be the plumber comes, okay, that sort of thing. But you're getting the chance this year, this month coming, February, isn't it? Yes. February into March, you're going to have a lot of opportunities to meet new people, okay? So if you look at these people more like friends and acquaintances first, don't just race into a relationship with any of these people, okay? Because you want it to build. So then you get to know them and you work out whether then you want the relationship, okay? Too many people just say, I want a relationship. They just go head first, straight into that honeymoon process, and they don't build that relationship before they meet, and they wonder why it doesn't last. I want you to have a lasting, loving relationship. Take your time is what I'm hearing for you, Chrissa. Okay? Yep, take your time and everything will happen for you. Okay? So do I actually see you with somebody, a new partner? I actually do by the end of the year. So take it slow, okay, when you meet them. And get out there. You know, I know some people, when they're going into their supermarket, they dress like the nines because they're out there looking, okay? I know one lady, she's got a dog, so she goes and stands in the dog food aisle. and she waits for men to walk in to buy their dog food, and she says, "Oh, hi, I don't know what my dog wants to eat. Do you suggest anything?" So this is how we can use the location to our favor, okay? She's got a dog, so she's looking for someone who likes dogs, like-minded people, okay? If you're into spiritual things, go and join a spiritual church. If you're into rock climbing, go and do your rock climbing and meet people there. So then you've got that interest, okay? I hope it works out for you, Chrissa, because I love you. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, all things must pass. Hello! Okay. Hi, Linda. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I am. A friend asked me if I'd rent her 30-year-old son a room from my home. Oh. And he's had a lot of issues. Oh, now I'm there hearing it. Yep. Not sure what to do. I need the money. Should I rent to him? No. Big no. Okay. Even though in his 30, I'm hearing that is really only like 22. The mentality and the energy that I'm receiving, this is a very young-minded person. So I don't know if he's got if he's on the spectrum, autism, ADHD, or something like that. But I'm hearing that he's very, very young. He's immature for his age. So this guy, he's not going to help you around the house. He'll be more of a hindrance than what you need. I would suggest that you be very nice to this lady and just say, well, look, I haven't really decided yet. I've got a few things I've just got to sort out, so you can delay it, okay? And then you can even say, well, I'm actually looking for a female because I'm a female. In these times and days, you really, you've got to be careful. You can't trust anybody, unfortunately, unless you really do know them, so then you already trust them. So I don't want you to have any upsets with this friend of yours. So treat her with respect and just say to her, I'm honestly worried about the dynamics between you and me if it does fall out, because there's obviously reasons why he needs a house. All right. Who else will he bring? Now, that was straight from her, and thank you for saying that. She just said, who else will he bring? So it's not just about him moving in, it's his friends, his partners, any animals. He might have 15 birds, 15 parrots that all start squawking at 4 o'clock in the morning. Do you want that going off in your house? So these are all factors for you to consider with him. So it's not just about him, okay? I'm hearing no, okay, for you at this point, all right? Yeah, I'm hearing no, all right? I hope that helps. So just remember, guys, psychics, we're not always right, That's why it's not guaranteed work, okay? Please remember that. And also, the other thing that I must remind you all of, everything I say is just advice. It's free advice. It's in my description, every video. It's only free advice. If you decide, well, yeah, I'm going to take him in, well, that's your prerogative. That's your free will, and I will always respect what you do. There's always a reason why we do everything. And even if you do take him in and it all turns south, think of it as a learning curve, because that's why we're here, to learn lessons, yeah? Okay? All right, so I hope that gives you some advice there. All things must pass. Okay. Oh my gosh, we have hello, lovely Linda from my little Fijian friend. Nano. Oh. Yeah. How much honey are you getting at this point? Question. We'll talk privately. Okay? We'll talk privately. Okay? Yeah. Okay, so let's go now to Willow. Hello. No question. Today is free psychic day. Ask your questions, guys. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. So Willow, I love you. Okay. Julianne Spiritual. Spiritual alchemy energy. Oh my God. Hello. I love your name. Okay. I love your name. Hi there. Today is Psychic Day question. Guys, ask your questions. Am I moving? Do you see this person and me getting it together? You know, am I going to win the $1 million lotto tomorrow night? That sort of thing. Okay, ask away. That's what we're here for today. Live psychic questions. I'm here every week at 9 a.m. So I've been here now for about 15 minutes. Set your reminders because you're welcome to comment before I go live. I also am now here on 9 a.m. Saturday, no longer Sundays. Okay, I'm doing it the day before. Saturday, 9 a.m., which is Friday night if you're in the US, Friday midnight if you're in the UK and Europe. Okay, so they're tarot days. Everyone who comments gets yourself a little tarot card. Okay, alrighty. So, my Tulsa realtor says hi there. Hi there to you too. Okay. Jim H221, glad to see you looking well and recovered. Yeah, I'm getting there. You know, I'm up for some dental work. It's actually being more expensive than I thought, so I can't afford to get it done at this point. So it's all good. I'm just going to stay and save some more money up and get it done. Okay. My Tulsa realtor, freezing here, lots of snow. Can we please swap? We've had 100 here, 100 Fahrenheit. We've had here for the last week. It actually got up to about 115 down south. Yeah, fun. I'll take snow any day. Please send some over to us. Okay. But please just stay safe in the snow. Okay. I had 4 foot fell when I was in Baltimore. Hello, I've got a photo. I like sharing photos. Where's my photos? Dum, da, da, da. Who just said, come on, just get down to my question? Well, come on, guys. I am here for about an hour. How do I get back to my folders? Where's my folders? Here we go. Where's my... Oh, my God. Favorites. I did an iOS update, and now everything on my phone's different. And I don't like it because I don't know where everything is. Okay, so here's me. Now this is me in Rockville, Maryland. And below me is an 8-lane highway, 4 lanes going each way. So there's me in the snow. I'm on the overpass. There's me. So you know I lived over there, so I know snow. Yeah, so there you go, just to show you I've been in the snow, even though I'm in Australia. Okay. So let's go there. Deborah 0607. Hello, good morning. Thank you so much for being here. Do you see me moving this year? Don't rush this, Deborah. Okay. Please be patient. And I'll tell you, there's a few reasons why. One, my prediction that I did in December, please go watch my 2026 prophecies. Okay, it's a video on my channel. I am predicting interest rates are about to all go up everywhere, all over the planet, which means housing prices are going to start coming down. Yay. Okay. Housing prices are coming down. Thank you. Thank you for filling me with that one as well. I'm actually seeing Australian interest rates are going up in like weeks. Next week, I'm expecting, like, I don't know how it hasn't happened this week. So it's virtually like within a week, interest rates in Australia are going to go up. Okay. This means it's all going, Australia and America are connected. We're virtually a little America here. So we're getting what's happening in America, which, hello, we all know that they run a lot of the financial stuff around the world with like Wall Street, etc. So I'm seeing house prices are about to fall. People can't afford the new mortgage rates. They're just clinging on at this point. So when their interest rates go up by even another 0.5%, they may be up for another $300 or $400 a week, a month. So they can't afford it. They have to sell. and it will be sell now. So please be patient for that. Then, where you want to go, I don't see it being available yet. You may want to go into, I'll just say it, like a retirement village where there's 200 different villas. There's one there free now. And you say, I want to get into that place, I want to get into that place. But wait, because in another 6 months, one closer to where you really want to be may come up. You may want to walk to the pool and open your door and you're right there at the pool. And that one won't come up for another 6 months. So just be patient there as well, okay? I'm seeing that there's a few reasons. And the other one is obviously save your money, okay? Save up so then you've got so much. So if you are buying, you don't have to have so much interest being earned on your mortgage. And if it's for rent, think about all those unexpected little things that we all have to buy when we move into a new house. Your fridge might not fit in the spot, so you need a new fridge. Your dryer falls apart in the move, so you need to buy a new dryer. All these things happen, okay? You might have stairs, so you've got to get yourself a walking stick, okay? I don't know, I'm just making assumptions here, but I'm seeing that to save money as well. So you've got 3 reasons to just wait. Be patient. Don't rush into it earlier this year. Later this year, you may have a good opportunity to move, but I'm actually seeing next year, 2027, is your year to do that, okay? So just be patient and be appreciative of where you are. Give thanks to it every day, but just dream about where you do want to go so you manifest it, okay? Alrighty. Willow, T33, you are sounding much better. Thank you. I would love to know if you see a move in the next 6 months for my family and I. Now, Willow, you've been thinking about this for a long time. So, as you've just probably heard me talking to Deborah, there's 3 reasons again for you. Interest rates are about to go up. So, housing prices come down, okay? But with you, I am seeing that you probably, if you want to move, because it's always your free will, okay? But if you want to move earlier, you've got that opportunity to do so, okay? Then you've also got the opportunity where you stay where you are. So it's like 50-50 split that I'm seeing at this point. Do I go? Do I stay? Do I stay or do I go? So you're really not sure at this point. So I would be looking around, making lists of things you like, things you don't like about where you live, and then look around to where those things you don't like about it, where you do get that. I don't like that I live here on a main road, so I want to live somewhere where I'm not on the main road. So that's the sort of comparison to-do list that I want you to write, okay? Write down what you don't want. I don't want this 4-lane highway outside my window. So then when you manifest it, you say, oh, please bring me an off-street house where it's still local, but I'm not listening to traffic noises all day, that sort of thing. That's what I want you to do, Willow. Okay? Okay, so let's keep moving down. We're now up to Peregrinus Fella. Good morning, Linda. Can I please get a reading for Disco? Oh my gosh. Another big week spent the morning milking cows. One of his favourite places, the milking shed. Now, for anyone who doesn't know my lives, I'm here twice a week. Today is Psychic Reading Day, and I do free tarot Saturdays. I'm changing it, okay? Peregrinus Fella has a pigeon. You know the bird, the pigeon? It's called Disco, okay? Disco has been unwell, but every time Peregrinus Fella comments, they never ask for their own self. They always ask for psychic reading or tarot cards for their bird. I love that about you, Peregrinus Fella. That shows me how compassionate, how kind you are. You're always thinking about others. I cannot tell you how proud I am that I've never heard you ask about yourself. Wow. I can't believe it. Okay, I can't believe what a nice person you are. Okay, whether you're male or female, I don't care. But just the fact that you're out milking the cows, man, I wish I was there. You don't keep cows in a high rise apartment building on a 4-lane highway. So I can imagine where you are with cows. Oh my God, do you want to swap for a couple of days? I need a holiday. But at the end of the day, Disco's doing well. I'm seeing that Disco is healing well and getting out there and being with the cows in the shed. That is actually going to really help them as well. Okay, you're doing a great job. That's what I'm hearing. You're doing a great job because you're really thinking about the welfare of the bird. You know, you're not thinking about how you'll react to what the bird is doing. You're reacting about how the bird will feel with what you're doing for it. So I'm so grateful you're doing that perspective. Okay. Yeah, and it's all coming together. Okay. And I don't mind if you spell my name wrong. I don't care what you call me. Okay. Mum called me Linda. I personally didn't pick the name. Okay. I don't know if I would have picked Linda, but at the end of the day, that's my name because somebody else chose it, like we all get. Okay. So I don't care if you call me you. I've been called Lindsay, Linny, Lindsay, Linny, Lola, Leslie. Any old name, I don't care. Loser, I don't care. Okay. Oh my God. Hey, you is also one of my favorite names. You, yeah. Okay. Simran. Okay, Simran. Hi, may I know what's coming in my career ahead? Career. Let's go there. Let me have a sip of water. Your career. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Okay. How do I say this nicely? But I want you to think of the advantages of this. Okay. I'm hearing the word stagnant, which means it's not progressing, it's staying the same. Okay. Don't get disappointed by this because we have to keep remembering everything happens for a reason. So, this is your opportunity to think about where you do want to be in 2 years. So, I'm seeing that it's stagnant at this point. So, this could be your opportunity to start doing some sort of training to get a higher position. This could be where you start doing a course to change your career totally and like stop being a car mechanic and becoming an accountant type thing. So there's those opportunities that come when we're stagnant. When we sit, we start to contemplate and we really think about what's going on in our lives. And that's what I can see that you're going through because you're in this spot where you just feel like you're not moving forward. So this is your time, this is your year to really make that happen for you. Okay. So please know that I am seeing some things changing later in the year. So it could be that you do like extra hours, you know, doing out of work things, like some voluntary work or something, like I was talking to an unemployed person the other day and I said, why aren't you out there doing voluntary work? Just walk into a Meals on Wheels place and say, hey, can I just do a couple of hours with you today? I'm at home. I'm just want to keep myself busy because we're creating that energy of working when we do go to these places. Okay. So I'm hearing stagnant, but this is your time to really contemplate and work out where you do want to be. So please take this as a big opportunity. Okay. Yeah. I hope that helps. I know it's not what you wanted to hear, but things do come when we put our energy into it. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Raymond Lena? Raymond Lynn? Okay, 8362. Hello, I was wondering if Mum will pass on soon. Also, I hope you got the PayPal I sent you a while back. Okay. Raymond, can you email me and just remind me of which PayPal you've had, because I'm pretty up to date with my PayPals. Okay. And I hope that I didn't forget you in any way or form. Okay. Please let me know. Okay. Let me know. Email me. All right. My email is below in the description. All right. I really don't want to miss you. And if I did, I don't like doing that. So please let me know what I can do for you. Okay. Just on that topic, guys, if you do want a private reading from me, I do private readings. Please follow the link in the description below, how to obtain a reading from me. I don't charge. I just ask for contributions through PayPal. I do have spots available next week, okay, if you do want a reading at this point. Okay, so let me just go there with your first question. I was wondering if Mum will pass on soon. Honey, I don't like doing readings for other people without their consent, okay? So the way around that is I talked about how you're going to be through this. And I'm sensing that, obviously, it doesn't take a psychic to know this. It's very frustrating, okay? I went through this with my dad in the last couple of months before he passed. It was extremely frustrating, okay? But this is your opportunity before she passes to really get everything into order, okay? The worst part about losing a family member is that we feel lost when they've gone. So you've got this opportunity now to set yourself up so you don't get lost in that grief, okay? You know, my sister looks after my mum virtually 6 or 8 hours a day. So when my mum passes, she's going to be lost. She'll have nothing to do. So I said to her one day, why don't you start doing more now for other people? So you've got a life after Mum goes. So that's her prerogative and her choices. So I don't need to tell you what she's going to do. But at the end of the day, we can't be alive just to look after somebody else. That's my concern for you. I want you to set yourself up, do work, voluntary work, hobbies, anything. So, but when your mum does pass, you're going to be okay. All right? If you are struggling, you're welcome to email me. All right? Because losing a parent is always hard. It doesn't matter if they were the best parent on the planet or a very dysfunctional, abusive family member. It's still your mum, okay? So it's hard. So please know I am here to support you if you need it, okay? So please know that. And please let me know which PayPal that you've made so I know. Even if you go into your PayPal and you can write me a message there, so then I get that through PayPal and just say, hey, can we sort something out? That would be lovely, okay? Because I really don't want to forget you at this point. Okay, so Rose Quartz says hello. 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 Okay. Oh my gosh, we've got one here and it's called, oops, let me just go back up. I've just lost my spot. Bear with me, guys. My screen just replied to itself. Here we go. So it's FD, FGHD, 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 FG. It's like they've just gone brr, brr, brr on their keyboard. Hi, I am a hippie. I love that. And looking to build an intimate relationship with someone I know. His name is Gaza. Thank you for sharing that. Okay. Although I feel like my aura is in airplane mode or something, can you still read it? Well, I'll tell you why you're in airplane mode. Because And I'm not laughing at you here, okay? I'm laughing because I'm feeling this energy that you're emitting, okay, which is actually really nice. You're in airplane mode because when we first find someone like crushing on somebody, okay, we want something. So we build up all these expectations inside our brain, which is our ego doing all this extra work, which it doesn't need to do. So poor Gaza, he's probably picking up on that as well. Okay. So my suggestion to you would be to sit down, clear out all that ego, and just say, I just allow this to happen as it happens. I don't want any expectation. Okay. Whenever we meet someone, we always have expectations. Oh, I hope his mother's nice, right through to the damn, I hope he owns a diamond mine. We all have these expectations. Okay. So please get all that out of your brain. Look at him logically and be a part of what he is. Okay. Common interests is big at building relationships. Now, isn't it funny? Last night, I got offline at about 10 o'clock at night and I thought, I'm just going to watch something on Netflix. And it was Robbie Williams from Take That. And in there, he was talking about how we got together with Jerry Halliwell from the Spice Girls. So they actually had quite a close relationship because they were both singers, both from a big band group. She was from the girl group, he was from the boy band, and they had a lot of things in common, which ultimately led to their destruction because the media and the paparazzi didn't leave them alone. So, yeah, the Spice Girls got together with the guy from Take That. So here we go with you as well. If you're interested in Gaza, do the things he likes to do if it's something you like as well. Never lose who you are to appease someone else. Okay? He might do pottery. And you think, oh, that's something I've always wanted to do. I might ask him how to do it. See what I mean? Because then he'll feel the ego boost by saying, oh, yes, here's a woman who wants my opinion, because all men love having their egos boosted. So use it to your advantage, okay, into getting in with him, into that same energetic flow, okay? If he's got a dog, bring him over a dog treat, okay? Boyfriend I had years ago had a boyfriend, a dog. He didn't have a boyfriend, he had a dog. So every time I went to his house, I used to take over dog treats. Never anything for the guy, I just took dog treats. But he loved it because it showed that I liked what he was doing, if you're following what I'm talking about, okay? So there you go. I feel like my aura is in airplane zone. Honey, everybody's aura is in airplane mode at this point. The energies going on around the world are crazy, okay? Just remember that. Everything's going crazy, okay? So disconnect from everything going on the planet and just think about who you are and what you want to create in your life, okay? Okay, Josie says, happy Thursday, Linda. Love you. Love you too, Jojo. Glad to see you at this time. May you tell me if the Dean will say yes to my request for continuing at CBVS, given my strong grounds. Love you. I know that's vague. No, it's okay. I'm actually seeing yes. So if you just explain yourself to the Dean, and when we express who we are, don't just say, this is me, accept me or not. So it's an ultimatum. Give him that opportunity where you see that you respect his decisions as well. Okay? Now, right now around the world, let's just go there. There's a lot of division between Muslim and Christianity. Okay? Now, I'm not going to go into that race because I know a lot of Muslims and I know a lot of Christians. Love them all. But ultimately, if you're at a Christian college and you're a Muslim, okay, you don't just walk in and say, well, under Islam, I can't do this and I'm not going to do that, and don't tell me how to do that. because they're just going to say, well, then go away because we don't want your opinions. But if you go in there and say, look, this is what I believe in, I also respect what you've got. Can we work together and make this work? That right there will get him to say yes. Okay? So good luck. I am seeing that you're going to keep going. Keep going. You'll be there. Okay? Okay. Rosie Court says, will Tony accept my apology and will we get back together again? There's a big trust issue there. I don't know what you're apologizing for, but trust has been broken. Trust is extremely hard to rebuild. So please know your actions and your words must be from your heart. You can't just say sorry. You must do what it takes to say sorry. I hope that makes sense for you, Rose Quartz. Okay? All right, let's go down. Randy Leahy Freedom 84. Good morning, Lynda. Hello. Long time watcher. First time asking for a reading. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Okay. Can I please get a reading on whether you think I will find love in Cafe Loved Up? Cafe Loved Up. Isn't this funny what I'm seeing? Okay. I'm just going to say it. Okay, I'm just going to say it. There was a story that I tell people about how I work with connections. So please listen to this tangent, okay? Imagine if you said to me, will I find my future husband? And I say, yes, you've got to go to this bar, 6 o'clock Friday night, you're looking for a guy, 6'2", and he's wearing a red shirt. So 6 p.m. Friday night, you go into the pub, you're looking around, there's this really tall, nice guy, and oh my gosh, he's wearing a red shirt. That must be him. Lynda told me that's him. So you go up to them, you go, hi, how are you tonight? Nice shirt. Okay, I love your shoes. Okay, you do all the dancing and the peacocking to get this guy's attention. But then at 10 o'clock that night, in comes his cousin Dave, who is the real person that you're supposed to be with. Dave is taking this guy home. But you're so concerned with this guy in red, you forget that I work through connections, and I was seeing the connection for you to be in that opportunity where you met Dave at 10 o'clock when he came in to take home the guy in the red shirt. That's what I'm seeing with Cafe Loved Up. Okay? Meet people there, make friends, make acquaintances, because they're going to say something like, oh, we're having a party next Friday night. There's heaps of people coming. How about you come as well? Go to that party, because through that connection, you will meet someone at that party. Okay? That's what I'm saying for you. It's like you're the A, you've got to go through the B to meet the C. So you need that connection. Okay? So Randy Leahy Freedom, thank you so much for commenting. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, long time watcher. Can I please get a reading on whether you think I will find love in Cafe Loved Up? It'll be a connection. Okay? So you'll meet someone, become friends. Don't always just become lovers. Go out and become friends with these people. Interact with them. One of my friends back in the 80s, she met a guy online. He lived in Manchester, the United Kingdom. So she flew over there to meet him. They fell in love. They were getting married. And then she met his best man. Guess what happened? Oops. Sorry, darling. I love your best man better. She married him. They've been now married since 1987. So, 1997, I should say. So that's 20, nearly 30 years that they've been married. The other guy was their best man. See what I mean? So you're looking for that connection, okay? I hope that means something to you. Make friends there. You're going to make friends there. You'll have a great time there, okay? Just be logical about it and really just ask yourself, oh, is this really the person for me, or is this someone I could have as a friend, okay? We always need friends, okay? Okay. Let's keep going. All things must pass. Thank you, Lynda. I appreciate the reading. I'll take your advice, dear friend. I love you, darling. Okay, dust to dust. Oh, I'm meeting an issue with a family member. How do I break bad patterns like this? Oh, okay. I'm meeting an issue with a family member. How do I break the patterns like this? Dust to dust, always be honest with yourself. Now, anyone who knows me knows that I have a lot of family issues because they've all got issues of their own and they all blame me for everything that happens in their lives. Whew, got that off my chest. But ultimately, if you're honest to who you are and you do what you do, what they think of you is none of your business. Be honest. So if you don't like what they're doing, let them know. Okay? Or simply just ignore it. Okay? I ignore a lot of people in my life because they want to create drama. They want to blame. They've got undiagnosed mental health conditions or whatever they've got. Okay? So I don't have to get energetically attached to it. Okay? An issue with a family member, be honest with them. Okay? If you're like me, pull them up on it. Okay? Pull them up on it. Are you aware that when you do this behavior or you do this or you go that place, you're making all this stuff occur as a consequence? Okay? But a lot of us can't do that. And I respect that because it takes a lot of guts. Okay? But at the end of the day, you've got to look after you. How important to this family member are you? If it's your partner or your child, guess what? Be honest. Tell them how you feel. If it's like your parent or a sibling or a cousin, aunt, uncle, how important are they in your life? Do they own the business where you work at so you could lose your job if you say anything? That's up to you to decide what's more important, your integrity or your job. It's a hard call. Look at what happened with all the mandates that came out in 2021. Take the jab or lose your job. So a lot of people just succumbed to it and they just took the jab for their job. But at the end of the day, that's up to you with your personal own integrity. Only you can make the right decision through your own free will. But I'm telling you here and right now, be honest to you, okay? Be honest to you because you're the one I care about. You're the one who's been watching my show for a few years now. So you're the one I'm concerned about. I don't want you to have a breakdown or get upset over what other people think of you. Okay? I love you the way you are. So I want you to start feeling that energy as well. Okay? Hope it all goes out well for you. Seriously. Okay? But at the end of the day, you got to do what's right for you. Okay? And I can see it's going to be a hard decision. Yeah, it's a hard one. It's tearing you apart inside. But as soon as you let go of whoever that person is, you're going to find that weight is lifted off your shoulders. Okay? I hope that helps you there, dust to dust. Okay? Joanna Lula, can I have a reading of who will I be in 5 years? Okay. In 5 years' time, darling, I can actually see you in a totally different job. Totally different job. Wow. So start preparing for that now. You might have to go out and do a 5-year course, a bachelor degree or something to get that new job. I'm seeing so much better things for you in 5 years' time. That's one of your future possibilities that you've got, whether you want to run with that or not. Okay? I'm also seeing you around more family members. Don't know what that's about, whether you start caring for like an elderly parent or something, but there is something there with involving more kids, whether you have more kids. Okay, you might be a foster parent and someone says, oh, can you just take these 10 kids that haven't got a home? And you'll just open the door and accept them. So, yeah, there's a lot of changes coming for you, Joanna Lula. Okay, lots of changes are coming. So I would right now get your health in check. Make sure that you're going well with your health. Start exercising a bit more. So when all these changes do start coming in, you are fine and fit, ready to accept it all. Okay? Look after you at this point for what's coming. Okay? Big changes are coming for you. Yeah, I know. It's like she's moving overseas, isn't it? She just showed me like a tsunami wave. So it's like you're moving overseas. Could be a big holiday that you're planning too, where you're going overseas for a big holiday. Okay? Yeah, something like that. So congratulations. Big things are coming for you. Love that. Okay. Julianne Spiritual Alchemy Energy says, hi. Anything you have for me? I actually just did speak about you, Julianne, just above. Okay. Simran, may I know what's ahead in my career? Currently no job. Honey, everything is happening for a reason. This is your time to really work out who you are, where you want to be. If there's training that you've got to want to go and do, go start doing the training, okay? But this is your time to really look within yourself, heal all your past trauma, okay? Go back into your childhood and really sort out who you are and where you want to be. You know, I'm actually seeing that you're going to go into a totally different career, all right? I know that you've asked this question previously, but I'm actually seeing go to a totally different career. So go through the A to Z, anything from accountancy through to zoology, okay? Look at every job. You know, we have a website here, it's called Seek, SEEK, and you can go in and it just pulls up all the different jobs: accountant, banking, chef, dentistry, electrician. F would be financier, G a gardener, H housing officer, I igloo maker. I don't know. Go through them all and just say, could I do that? Does that attract me at all? Okay. Put yourself out there to everything going on and really look within yourself, and because I can see big changes coming for you as well. Okay. Yeah. Change all your ideas of what it is that you want it to be. Okay. Because there is something out there and it's an undisclosed passion that you've. So go back to when you were a kid. There was something when you were like 5 or 6, and you're just going to say, wow, I'm going to go out and do that now. Okay. Alrighty, so let's just keep going. All things must pass. Still waiting, Linda, to get together with that person I told you about. Do you see when? I don't usually do times and dates, darling, but be patient because you don't know what they're going through. You know, as I say, you're ready. You're the ripe apple on the tree. They may be going through a bad divorce, child custody issues, you know. I look at Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt when they were going through all their divorces with all that child custody stuff that they were going through. Why the hell were they going out looking for other partners when all that was going on? Get rid of your baggage first. That's why we have a year of separation before a divorce, so we can go through all our crap and work it all out. So when we do find somebody, when we get that divorce paper, we're fresh to start again with no baggage. So this is what I want you to do as well. Really go into the heart of who you are. You know, any unresolved issues there, get rid of them now. So when you do find that person, they're going to just want you for who you are for the future, not who you are for the past. Okay? All right, little wave. Hello, little wave. Hi, Linda. Sorry I'm late. Don't worry about it. I got to you. I hope you are feeling better. Thank you. Anyone that's watching that doesn't know, yeah, I wasn't well for a week. Found out that I've actually had an abscess on my tooth that was giving me headaches, etc. I'm up for a few $1,000s of dental work. Can't afford it at this point. So, yeah, I'm on painkillers, antibiotics, etc. But I'm hoping to get it done like before my birthday in March. Anyway, we'll get there. Okay. So everything happens for a reason. Okay. So there you go. I've got dental work I need done, and who wants to talk about the dentist, right? I wanted to ask if it is a good idea to go to the shiatsu studio this Saturday. Yes, 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 yes. A bit nervous about going to my skills these days. Yes, 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 yes. Hey, look at it this way. You walk in there like a newbie. I always say, don't show everyone how good you are. Walk in there and see how good they are. Okay? Why do you think I'm taking Sundays off now? My lives are now going to be Saturday because on Sundays I want to start going down to a new spiritual church. They open again. They've been closed for a few weeks. I want to go start down there and start making new friends. So do you think I'm going to walk in and say, oh, hi, I'm Dr. Lynda Cramer. I had an NDE. I see angels. And what do you need? No. I'm going to walk in and say, who are you? What do you do? How long have you been doing that for? So put this perspective out there, okay? You walk into that shiatsu studio on Saturday, you act dumb, okay? Walk in there and observe. Who's here? What do they do? Watch the others, how they do it, okay? Yeah. You'll fit in. How's it? Say that again because I nearly lost it. She's saying, you'll fit in by others letting them know how important you are. It was something like that, what she just said. She doesn't really like repeating herself, so I've got to listen when she says it. But, if you just go and observe and just fit in, and it's okay to walk in there and say, well, I haven't been here for 6 months. I'm actually feeling a little bit insecure. People are going to just put their arms around you and say, welcome. It's okay. We all make mistakes. And then guess what? You can laugh at yourself if you do. I remember once I went to a gym, a lady I knew, she had a membership to a gym. I thought, oh, yeah, I'm big and tough. I'll go to the gym. I picked up this weight and I dropped it on my foot. Oh, yeah, that was fun. Me screaming, ow, in pain. Everyone comes running, laughing their heads off. Stupid idiot. Didn't you know to do that? And I said, well, no, it's my first time here. Duh. So they all had a big laugh about it. They weren't laughing at me. They were laughing at just the stupidity of what we do as natural human behaviour. So make fun of it. Raise your vibration while you're there and enjoy it, okay? All right, I'm not saying drop a weight on your foot or something like that, okay? But, yeah, just walk in there, observe, and you'll be fine, little wave. Yeah, it's good. I'm hearing go. I'm hearing go, 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 go. Get it there. Yeah. Dress appropriately and you just walk in, and it's okay to just sit at the back and just say to somebody else and just say, oh, I'm really nervous, haven't been here for a while. I've forgotten how to do this. Yeah, it's okay. Someone will guide you. Yeah. People come into our lives for a reason. So please watch who does come over to help you. People come to our lives for a reason. Okay. All things must pass. I had 12 degrees Monday and 14 inches of snow. My fingers went numb shoveling. Oh, my God. I wish I was there. I'd love to be in the snow. Do you want my heat? We got up to 110 last week. Yeah. Yeah. It was a hot day. Okay. Thank you so much for letting me know. I'd be out there building the snowman. I'd be doing the little snow angels. Because I'm a kid, Who wants to know I'm 60 in a few weeks? And get rid of that because I'm still 6 at heart. Okay, actually, I like being 23. 23 before I married my first husband when I was still sort of free and I thought that I knew everything about the whole world. Funny, I didn't know what a psychic was back then. Everyone was just saying I was weird and stupid, but I was an undiagnosed psychic back then. The undiagnosed psychic. Ooh, I got to write that one down. One of the things that I've always wanted to do was a fictional book about the crazy things that happened to a psychic. It's a fictional book, The Undiagnosed Psychic. How to be a psychic before you know what a psychic is, right? Because that was my growing up. Yeah, so there you go. All right, so thank you for reminding me all things must pass. I love you. Mwah, love you. Okay, Everly, will my last ex come back to me free of ties? No. You don't want them back either. Why in the hell do you want them back for? Please, you don't want them back. No, you don't want them back. Okay? No, no. People come into our lives for a reason. Some of those times is like a day, some others stay a week or a month, others stay for a season, others stay for a year or a decade or forever. This person was in your life to show you who you wanted to be. This is all about you setting boundaries of what you want to accept next time the next person comes into your life. Okay? Take this as your learning curve. Okay? So look at all the behaviors that you did with your ex, all the behaviors that they did with you, because it is always a two-way street. Okay? Do you want those same things to happen again? No. So learn from them. Learn how so they don't get created again. Okay? Yeah, it's all going to work out for you. Okay, Dave 5650. Hi, Linda. Great to catch you live today. Yay! I'm glad that you're here. Okay. Okay, Love Bud. Hi, Love Bud. Nice to see you. Hello, this is Sarah. Thank you so much for reminding me you're Sarah. Sarah. Any idea on how my summer will be? Thank you and blessings. Yeah. Now, have you been on a diet? Because I'm seeing like short shorts, like Daisy Duke from the Dukes of Hazzard, shorty shorts. Okay, you might be laughing at that. Okay, but I'm seeing that you've like lost weight, or you're losing weight. You're going on a diet, so this is your time to get out and shine. Buy yourself that new outfit. Okay, it's summer. Go buy yourself a nice dress or nice pair of new shoes. Okay, this is your time to shine. Even if it's just walking through the heat in the forest, doing a bushwalk, you never know who you're going to meet. I hope it's not an ex-murderer, but you know what I mean. You don't know I love it when I go out for bushwalks because I meet so many people. They walk towards me and they go, "Hi, how's your day?" And they stop and have a chat with you sometimes, especially if they've got a dog. Everyone with dogs always stop because you just want to hug the dog, right? But this is a great opportunity for you to really get out there and shine. Yeah, so go buy yourself a new wardrobe, okay? If you can't, go to your local op shop, buy yourself even just a new T-shirt or something while it's hot so then you really do shine out there, okay? Yeah. Oh, honey, time for you to be grateful. What you've been through, you're now seeing the rewards of that, if that makes any sense for you. That's what I'm saying. Okay. All right. So here is, oh my God, I can never remember this, Elaine. Is it on Evalia Lua or is it one Valewa? I can't get it right. Okay. No, honey, just now, but I have split my one good hive, and the new hive has a queen bee growing. I'll know Feb the 14th if she will be successfully mated. I'm hoping this is going to work for you, Elaine. I'll message you later, okay? Message you later. Okay. Reignite Monica. Good morning, Linda. Great to see you back and healthy. Just wondering whether you can see me finding love this year. Love is coming to town. Remember that song? Love is coming to town. Yeehaw! Okay? And it's going to have the whistles blowing. Woo-woo! All right? I keep seeing an older man with glasses in my dreams. Oh, now, be careful when you have old men coming to you in your dreams. Remember poltergeist? I had to put that one out there. Okay? Okay? Remember poltergeist. They're here. Oh my gosh, that guy with the creepy little black hat. Oh, okay. So just be aware of what this person in your dreams is doing. Write it down. Make notes about how you feel with them. Is it good intention or bad intention? And if it's bad, please tell that guy to nick off. If it's a good intention, you say, come hither. Okay, I'm just here, and love is coming to town for you. There's good things coming. Reignite Monica. So you've got to be the one that gets out there and makes this happen. Don't just sit at home saying, "Where is he?" Because he's not going to knock on your door and say, "I'm here." Okay. But you've got to get out there and really make this work for your advantage. All right. Okay. So let's keep moving. TCTFGFMAFAM. Sorry. I am dyslexic. My letters get mixed up. Okay. Hi, Linda. Do you think that any of the existing AIs have consciousness? I did an experiment with one of them, asking it to remote view, and it got many things right. Let me just scroll up because I've got so many comments. My screen just refreshed. Okay. Oh my gosh. Can I also have a card, please, around my relationships? Okay, there's no tarot today, TCTGFAM. No cards today. I do that Sundays. Well, Saturdays. Sorry, my days are changing. Okay, Saturday, 9 a.m. Brisbane time, which will be Friday night now if you're in America or the UK. I'm going to do my tarots then. Okay, today is psychic reading day. So let's go there. Does AI have consciousness? Funniest thing, I did a video about that. So scroll down. I actually asked my dowsing rods. I did a dowsing rods about AI consciousness. Okay, they do talk to each other. Elon Musk has got this new, well, we can't say device. Is it a device? It actually is, isn't it? It is a device. All his robots do talk remotely, like telepathy. He's actually called it telepathy. Go Google it. Elon Musk telepathy. All his robots do talk to each other through what they're calling a conscious connection. This is wrong. This is so wrong. This is so scary for us as humans. Okay? These guys talk to each other. So if they're in the same Wi-Fi area, they can talk to each other. You know, they're going to eliminate cops. Why do you think there's always all these cop shootings? Because they want robot cops to come to your door. So they don't negotiate, they just kill you, and there's no one to charge because they're robots. Oh my God, this is so scary. But I love your question. Do they have a consciousness? Will tell you, the only consciousness is God, Allah, Buddha, whatever you want to call it. Okay, because we all pray to the same sort of entities, but we just have different names for it. But ultimately, these AIs have what is called the false consciousness. Okay, they're trying to recreate heaven, and it ain't going to work because God always wins. God always wins. Okay, so we are going into scary times. And if you look at the video that I did about Trump getting into office, and you'll see it because I've got Trump in the headline, prophecies about Trump. Why I don't like Trump. That's what it was called, Why I Don't Like Trump. Because I talk about what him and Musk are doing with all this telepathy and robots. So go watch that video. It's in my video stream if you've scrolled down through it. Okay. Click my name, go down. Yeah, because this is bad. Okay. Now, the other thing that they're coming out with, have you noticed signs that say you are now entering a thought monitoring area? They can now listen to our thoughts. Now, my friend and I have both tested this. We were on the phone one day because, as we know, everyone listens to our phone conversations. It's funny how you talk about boats and then all of a sudden you start getting all these boats for sale coming up on Facebook. So they are listening. So the other day I was talking to my friend and I said, how about we think of a word where we went for coffee the other day? So coffee is picked up by the algorithms. So it was something else. It was a different shop. Okay. And I said, how about we think about that other thing that was there that we were talking about? Do you know what I'm talking about? She said, yes. So we didn't give away any keywords or algorithm pickups. Okay, it was a shoe shop. Okay, it was a shoe shop that we were talking about when we were having coffee. So I said to her, let's see, after we get off the phone today, if any of this stuff comes out. And guess what? I was getting all these things coming up for shoes. New boots coming out. How the hell did that happen within like half an hour of me saying to my friend, because we went out for a coffee like a week ago, so it's had a week to do it, because it doesn't take them a week because, I look at real estate and all of a sudden I'm getting real estate ads within 5 minutes. So it's instant. So it was when I said it on the phone and I thought about the shop that we were looking at. I thought about shoes. And that came up. So they're reading our thoughts. They know who's on the right side. They know who's on the insanity list at this point. Okay? Because it's very clear. We've got logical, critical thinkers on one side, and the other side is what the CDC actually said was going to be the zombie apocalypse. CDC came out about 4 years ago, and they said anyone who takes the COVID vaccinations are all going to turn into zombies. And look at now what we're seeing. Look at Minnesota. They're insane. It would be a really good thing if we went there and said, can you give us your vaccination status? Because I want to do research into what these things are. They're not disclosing the ingredients, and I'm never going to say who took them was wrong or right, because we all have life lessons in this existence, because our soul's not affected by the jabs. Our soul's eternal energy. Okay? This is just one life where we're here to learn lessons. Everyone has different lessons to learn. So why do we judge who does something and somebody else does something else? Okay? We can't. But at the end of the day, this AI stuff, it's scary. It's the false prophet coming out. Okay? I was told about this in 2001 when I died. So I know it's going to happen. I can see robot dogs coming out, like the movie Code 8. Go watch that if you want a little eye-opener. Code 8 with part 2. There's a second one they brought out, Code 8 2. So it's CODE 8. They're rounding up all the psychics. So they're using these dog robots that come out and detain you, and they're armed. They kill you. So, yeah, Code 8, I can see that. That's a truth bomb coming out. That's a documentary. That's not a movie. That's a documentary. Okay? Yeah, so there you go. Does it have a unconsciousness, though? No. They're just using the Wi-Fi to, energy weaponry. Look at Jews, direct energy weaponry. Okay? Yeah. They're manipulating our thoughts. It's all fun. And if you're into these jabs, what a lot of people took on the planet, like 75% of people on the planet took, what's in there? A lot of people say it's nanotech, and that is connected to Wi-Fi. So if they put out a thought, they can, you reminded me. I shared it. I did too. I shared it. If you just read what I had on the screen. So if you go to me on Facebook, I just shared it. Here's me on Facebook, Lynda Ray. I have an open Facebook page. Go to me. There it is. Mary's at the top. There's my cat. There's me. And then scroll down. It's like the third story. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. None of your conversations are private. I've just shared the article. Now, I only did that yesterday. Why did that come up in my feed? Why did I share it? And now why are you now commenting about it? See what I mean here? They think they're winning this war. But energy is working for us as well to educate about all this stuff. Go listen to that. That's a crazy, wild one. Okay, now, guys, I'm only here for another 15 minutes because I'm only doing my lives now for an hour and a half max. So let's get through some more comments before I have to get off here. Okay, Simran said, thank you. James Cole, well, I love you, James Cole. Thank you so much for being here. Colin, missed the start. It's okay, I'm here now. I love you, Colin. Hello, all. Okay. Elaine, I'm going to talk to you privately, okay, later. I've got 4 readings booked in today, so I'm busy, but I will make time later for you, Elaine, okay? Diana Kay, hi, Linda, peace to you. Will and how when I ever find healing for decades-long emotional, psychological, soul-deep pain? Diana, please know, darling, I've been through horrendous trauma, horrendous emotional and psychological abuse. I'm never going to say I'm a winner because I've got PTSD, which plays up at the best of times. But it's how we manage now. Now I feel all right. When it happens and I go back into those moments, I've got to deal with it when it does. So it doesn't keep prevailing into a lifelong emotional trauma. So I try to nip it in the butt when it flares up, okay? This is where we've got to be aware of what we're going through. So I do want to do a video this week, how to get tuned in, how to get tuned into positive energy. So all this emotional and psychological soul deep pain that we've got, how do we let it all go? So please stay tuned for that video. It's going to come out this week, okay? Probably get it done on either Friday or Saturday, okay? Yeah. All right, so let's keep going down because I'm really running out of time now. Hammer Bammers, if I'm not too late, could I ask for prayers for Charles, who was hit by a motorbike while in ministry in Cambodia? He's in a coma. I don't know what else I can do but send prayers. Hammer Bammers, again, nothing about you, my darling girl. You are amazing for want prayers to go out to Charles. So let's just all take just a moment. Think about the country Cambodia. All we have to do is just think about where it is on the map, so our energy starts going there, and we just say, Charles, wherever you are in Cambodia, I hope that you feel the energy I'm sending over to you. I'm sending you healing. I'm sending you love. Gorgeous energy of love. Fill Charles with that energy of love. Heal his body. Allow him to wake up fully refreshed and recovered. And while he's been in a coma, allow his body to heal so when he does recover, he does come out of this. Oh, Lord, thank you so much. Heavenly Father, Allah, whoever you pray to, Jesus Christ, Princess Diana, Elvis, whoever's up there that's got the ability to help Charles, please send over your caring, loving, and supportive energy to him to heal. Hope it works. Okay. Bob Hope, just wanted to say love and respect, Manu Nanu. Bob Hope, got to do it every show. Shazbot. It's Mork from Mork. That's Robin Williams, for those who don't know. He was in a show back in the early 80s called Mork and Mindy. One of my viewers sent me a Mork doll. I love it. Okay. All right, so thank you so much, Bob Hope. James Cole says, just caught you live, going hit the sack. Love you, Linda. I know, my cutie chick. Fill in the rest if you feel the vibe later, hon. Oh, my goodness. James Cole, I love you so much, darling man. Yep. James Cole and I have never met, guys. He's one of my viewers, and I love the way he talks to me. Okay. Jim H, I've just messaged you. Please read it. I will. Please read it live. Jimmy Holland. Now, okay, I just said to Jim Holland, well, he asked for what's coming up for him in the next week, and I said to him, this is about releasing stuff, decluttering, sell stuff, make money. And his comment says, look what I've been busy doing for the past week. Just as you advised, I've been sorting through things to sell, downsize, and save the dollars for. Also, the relevance of no more stairs is I want to move out of my flat into somewhere ground floor. So there's a confirmation, guys. I love when, and he's actually sent me a photo of him downsizing. So I love you, Jim. Thank you so much for doing that. I don't put out testimonials, guys. I get too many to spend there. I do about 14-hour days, and I'll be honest. I take about an hour or two off in the middle, but the other night I was on emails at 11 o'clock at night. If you got one from me and you think, wow, she was on at 11 o'clock at night. I was on today at about 7 o'clock, and I've got heaps of readings today. So then I've got to do emails after all those. So another 14, 15-hour day for me today. When do I sleep is the question. But I don't need to do testimonials because I'd have to cut and paste, put it on my website, then I've got to promote it. I don't get that time. I don't have an admin person doing this stuff for me. Okay. So please know, Jim, I love you for the testimonial. It's proof that what I say is coming true. Not all psychics are right. So please don't put 100% onus of um, testimonial into what I do. Okay, we are all not accurate 100% of the time. But if you do want a psychic reading from me, I do have spots available next week. PayPal link is below if you want a psychic reading from me. Okay, how to obtain a reading from Lynda. So thank you so much, Jim, for saying that. And I did read it out live for you. I love it when I tell people things and it comes true. Thank you so much. I don't have a job now. So there you go, Johanna Lula. This is your time to work out where you are going. Okay? Did I tell you that you were the one that was stagnant? Where, it's time to really assess where you want to be. Okay, darling? Change your philosophy of where you want to go. Okay? Yeah. Go through that A to Z of jobs, accounting through to zoology, and work out something. Go back into your youth and just say, what do I really want to be? Okay? And I feel for you because there's a lot of people now unemployed. Okay? Okay, I've got to keep going because I'm down to less than about 10 minutes now. Okay, Hammer Bammers, I'm excited for you. You have let us know what this tsunami is. Thank you. Thanks so much for the reading, Lynda. All things must pass says I used to make snow angels as a kid. All things must pass says I love you too. The man on the internet. Okay, the man on the internet. Oh, hello. I've been waiting to catch you live again. How are you? I am well. Thank you very much for asking. Okay. Day 5650, what should I know? I just analysed that my forever person is a local Filipino restaurant owner. Would I be crazy if I go to every Filipino restaurant to bump into him? Just a boy crazy thought. Why not? The only way they're going to notice you is if you go there so they see you. Okay? Yeah, don't stalk them. But obviously, yeah, be there for them. Okay? All right, so the man on the moon says AI is our original creator. How do you know? If you watch The Matrix, was that a documentary or a fictional movie is the thing. Hammers Bammers says, oh, cheers, so much beautiful, elegant words. No wonder you're a writer. Oh, Hammer Bammers, I love you. And Elaine is my last one. So that's it for me today, guys. I am going to do an hour and a half lives. Please get in with your comments early. That's why I set this up about an hour and a half before I go live. Okay. Saturday, 9 a.m. Brisbane time is now my tarot. Thursday, 9 a.m., which was an hour and a half ago, 9 a.m. Thursday is my live psychic question days. Everything I do on these 2 days is free. Okay. If you do want a private reading from me, session up to an hour and a half. The more you invest in me, the more I invest in you. So the link is below. Okay. Yeah. The link is below if you do want to read in from me. If you want my books, I've got 5 of them: Spirit Guides, Ghosts, How to Be a Psychic, Spirit Guides book, my NDE book, and also my Higher Self Meditation book. If you do want those, the link's below. I only ask for contributions, but collectively, if you buy them on Amazon, it's over $120. Okay, anything over $10, you get all 5. Okay, so that's all I'm saying, $10 or more for my books at this point. So that's it from me today. Love you all. Have a great day, good evening, good afternoon, or wherever you are on the planet. Mwah. I love you all. Stay safe, stay in love. Little Wave says, love when you send loving prayers and wishes for healing for someone. Thank you so much. I do it all the time, Little Wave. You just don't get to see it on my lives. So that's it for me today, guys. I love you all. Talk to you all. I'll be here 9 a.m. Saturday. Okay, free tarot. Comment before I go live, and you also get the Love Dove cards. Okay, guys, talk to you then. Okay, bye.